Holla peeps, it's your girl Sheree, reporting live for SchreeTV. Holla! What you say? I'm watching Al Sharpton's show Politics Nation. It's one of my new shows now. 3 o'clock. MSNBC. Where's fucking remote control? Don't you love it when you can't find the remote control? Oh, there it is. Holla. You remember the ad? How important was it? I absolutely remember it, and I was I was a junior in college. I actually can't believe I just admitted that on air, but I do remember it, and it was pretty striking to think that was being played across the country. It was especially striking in the South. See, when I turn it up, I can't turn it up too loud because Al Sharpton yells. But there were definitely pockets of yellow Democrats that were still down there. And that ad alone changed the course of that race. It absolutely changed. Hope everybody's still having a great Monday. If not, fuck it. It's almost over. Holla. Tomorrow is a new day. Releasing, quote, black criminals all across the country and letting them, rape our white women and children. That was the point of that ad. That's exactly what that was. Now, I would like to take that and sort of put it here today and think of it from this perspective. Imagine if a black Democratic candidate released... Here, this is a white man speaking. He has white people on, black people on. A white Republican candidate. Imagine the outcry you would hear. He even admitted, Al Sharpton, today on the show that, it's tough when the president needs to get on it. I'm paraphrasing, but, with this Obamacare, I mean, we really can't hide from the issue. Shit needs work. He tricked TV stations into proving the ad by creating two versions of it. Quote from the article, the first, which he submitted for review, lacked the mugshot. Once the ad had been approved, he replaced it with a version containing a photo of Horton. Doesn't this prove that he knew how toxic this was?
Absolutely, because as you know, a photograph says 1,000 words. I mean, you are 100% correct. And what Jimmy just described when he gave the scenario about the white Democrat, black Democrat, is what is called transference. And this is what we see now. You see it with the Tea Party. You see it in cable news shows. And that's where I will call you what I think I might go to the gym. I think I said that earlier, but I really need to go. It's called transference. It's an old debate technique. And the difference today, of course, is that now we have a few things. One, big money financing these ads or similar ads. Two, you've got this thing called the internet or social media, so anyone can put this together. But finally, you have now the Southern strategy. They need to come on with this Obamacare shit. I'm sorry.
Now, Willie,
okay.
Jimmy, I'm sorry. Jimmy, when you deal with the Willie Horton ad, that's what was in my mind, Willie.
Let's get it moving. Let's get it moving. People are waiting.
He gloated about the Willie Horton connection, saying maybe Michael Dukakis will put this Willie Horton on the ticket. Now let's remember, it was Atwater who made no secret of how effective he thought it was to use coded racism to win votes. Just listen to him in this audio clip from 1981.
You start out in 1954 by saying, by 1968 you keep saying, that hurts your background, so you say stuff like forced person, states' rights and all that stuff. All of these things you're talking about are totally economic things, and the byproduct of the mail is blacks get hurt worse than whites.
So this is a intentional political strategy.
That was somebody.
It'd be one thing if that, that was 1981.
In 1981 saying stuff with a lot of N-words. Don't know who he was. He does not matter. He is a no man.
But the white woman saying, "Call me Harold." That was nothing.
A Nimrod.
To strike fear in white men and women to say, oh my gosh, she's going to take our white women. They did it to Max Heller. They've done it to numerous candidates. They did it to Barack Obama, the food stamp president. I mean, how much more explicit can you possibly get?
And that's the real point, Joe, is that this started back in the 80s and has become more subtle but just as pointed in some ways today with the president and others that are still trying to deal with this.
Oh, yeah, now, I mean, look, we have photographs that show the first family as primates, and then people try to say, well, that's not racist. Witch doctor. That, again, we forget about these things 5-6 years ago. But let me also point out, what reason this continues is because good people don't say anything. They keep quiet. 50 years ago in July, we had a young Catholic president who did not kiss the Pope's ring, which is customary, because he was afraid of the backlash he would get as a Catholic. So all of this expands, whether it's women, Catholics, we forget Italians.
Sometimes his show
Irish,
is a little long.
all treated just like black people. And finally, remember that what's his name? He actually apologized on his deathbed. Lee Atwater on his deathbed because he knew what he had done and apologized to Ron Brown, the first black Democratic, the first chairman of the Democratic Party, on his deathbed.
I'm going to have to leave it there. Joe Madison and Jimmy Williams, thank you both for your time tonight.
Thank
We'll
you.
be right back.
Time.
It's not a good deal.
So everyone stay here.
Everybody talking about the Obamacare fiasco.
The two of you can agree
It's
on.
prevalent in the news today. Wow.
Should the insurance mandate be delayed?
So it's not just me.
Website failures. Tweet
Ma'am.
yes or no using hashtag crossfire. We'll have the results.
A lot of people maybe wanted to start their new week with some healthcare. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, peeps? Holla.
Customer Aaron Swenson ordered shoes from us online, but they didn't fit.
Customer's not happy, I'm not happy.
Sales go down, I'm not happy. Merch comes back, I'm not happy.
We use UPS. They make returns easy. Unhappy customer becomes happy customer. Then, repeat customer.
Easy returns, I'm happy.
Repeat customers, I'm happy.
Sales go up.
I'm happy.
I ordered another pair.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
Happy, happy, happy.
Happy.
Let's see if you. Oh, I already told you guys that. If you signed up early and it didn't work. Oh, I didn't say. Your account's probably been deleted and you have to sign up again. If you signed up in the very beginning. Holla.
But what if the most important question is the one
What's
you're
that
not
about?
asking? What if the underlying cause of your symptoms is damaging inflammation? For help getting the answers you need, talk to your doctor and visit Crohn'sAndColitisAdvocates.com to connect with a patient advocate from AbbVie for one-to-one support and education.
Maybe today I'll go to the gym and actually run. Go for a little run. Running is good. Do I like doing it? Not really, but it does work.
They haul everything safely and on time.
Yup.
They connect the factories built along the lines, and that means jobs. Lots of people making lots and lots of things. Let's get your business rolling now. Everybody sing. Helping this big country move ahead, that's right.
Stick with innovation. Stick with power. Stick with technology. Get the FlexCare Platinum. From Philips.
I like to work out before the show. Makes me feel energized. You know what I'm saying? And I think baby's even actually ready to start exercising again since her heat stroke. That really freaked her out. She didn't want to get overheated at all. But now I think she's ready to get back in the grind. Although she won't sit in the dry sauna with me, but I have friends in there, so I just, you know, hang out and talk and sweat. Come on, let's swear. Swear. Let the music take control. Remember that? That was the jam. Holla. Speaking of the jam, go to SchreeTV.com and order Love Lullaby, sung by your girl. I wrote it for Baby. I sign each one individually for you, so just click the buy now button, and you will receive, and I'll get an invoice, and I'll know who you are and stuff like that. And you can just Facebook me, tell me what you know who it's to. If it's to you, or you and your loved one, or your mom, whoever you love. Holla.
On CNN.
We're back with Ann Flipick and Congressman Andy Harris. Now,
Alright, ceasefire. What's this?
Is there anything we can agree on? You two get to start.
So, I mean, clearly, the health insurance system was broken. I mean, it was complicated. It was hard for people to get insurance. There were lifetime caps, for instance.
Health insurance system was broken before Obamacare.
It's good that we now have a discussion going on
Okay.
about health insurance with groups like yours that actually try to educate people about it, because it's a complicated product to buy.
Shout out to my girl Connie. I hope you're watching SchreeTV. We were talking earlier. God, we go back. We had some good times. You know, you gotta love social media. Hooks you up with your peeps from back in the day, you know?
Are so hungry for the facts, as you described, to have an organization that can show up and say, here's what this means to you.
I should say something on
Here's what's
Facebook.
available to you. And I'll tell you, when we're talking to them about the fact that at the health insurance marketplaces, it can't be denied because of a pre-existing condition, that the plans are required to cover the essential benefits, that help is available to pay for it, and that goes a long way. So I think that's probably where we disagree. But I think the fundamental belief that the system hasn't worked before is something we absolutely
And we need to make sure that
somebody like that. I am who I am. Your approval is not needed. That's how everybody should go through life, honey. Damn right.
Go to Facebook or Twitter to weigh in on our fireback question. Should the insurance mandate be delayed due to Obamacare website failures? Right now, 51% of you say yes, and 40% of you say no. The debate continues online at CNN.com/crossfire, as well as Facebook and Twitter. From the left, I'm Stephanie Cutter.
From the right, I'm Newt Gingrich. Join us tomorrow for another edition of Crossfire. Aaron Burnett out front starts right now.
Out front next, a student opens fire at school.
There we go. There's that school shooting.
We're live at the scene. Plus, a woman nearly faints standing behind the president today.
You're okay. This happens when I talk too long.
But is it Obamacare itself that needs medical attention? And this man says he's disabled, and he's suing
CNN, baby.
This video is put in between a rock and a
Holla.
hard place. Let's go out front.
I'm gonna put this video up. The shorter I make them, the quicker they go up. Holla. I'll make some more. Some more SchreeTV. Let me keep you company. And you keep me company. Till my baby gets home. I love you guys. Holla.
I want to listen in to this press conference.